morning, everyone. Honorable Lieutenant General, Honorable Chief Minister, other dignitaries, and the students. It's great to be here. Today, I'm representing the ICT Academy. Let me begin by talking about the opportunities that we have, both India as a country, and more importantly, the students in this country. A most recent study, I will not go into the details, I'll try and keep it brief. A detailed book released by the McKinsey Global Institute. This is a very famous consulting company called McKinsey. They have a separate global institute which just analyzes what is known as macro data, data that concerns countries, continents, economies of the world, etc. And they said there are 4 disruptions. No ordinary disruptions, but these are 4 major disruptions that we should watch for the next 20 years. First one is about how the growth or the center of gravity of the world's economic growth and dynamism is shifting from the Western world to Asia, which includes countries in Asia, China, India, Middle East, etc. So much so, the growth in this area outweighs by 3 to 1 the growth in the Western world. Number one, we are bang in the middle of it, so it's a great opportunity for us. The second one, the biggest disruption of all is considered to be technology. Technology enters every sphere of human life, whether it's healthcare, whether it's policy making, whether it's producing goods and services, whether it's logistics. Technology drives productivity, technology creates value, technology drives innovation. So technology is going to be a major disruptive force. And clearly, India today is among the top 5 countries in terms of both innovation as well as in terms of technology resources globally. So we are again, as far as the second disruption is concerned, better positioned than 95% of other countries in the world. Third one is about demographics, about the population of the youth in the country and the rate at which a country ages. Again, India is in a very significant advantageous position because we have the greatest percentage of youth, so much so that it is believed that in the next 10 to 15 years, the world will come to depend on India for talent, capability, skills, all these things. And McKinsey goes to the extent of saying, it's not just an opportunity for India, it will become the responsibility and duty of India to provide talented resources for the world. That's a big responsibility. And the last one is the interconnected world and the globalization, where today talent can freely move, goods can move freely between countries, capital can move freely between countries, ideas move at the snap of the finger from one continent to the other. So that's the true power of the connected world. And we are best positioned again. We have taken the initial steps of first making India one India. The telecom revolution ushered in a great bringing together the people of India. GST hopefully will bring the country together in terms of movement of goods and services. The new Motor Vehicles Act that is being considered, which will allow free movement of vehicles from any state to any state without any interruption, including goods. These are all things that are beginning to happen in India, which provides a unified market to the world and a great deal of opportunity for the youth. So if you look at from any of these 4 parameters, whether it is our geographic position in Asia, demography, technology, and the connected world, we are the best positioned country in the world, and that opens up a lot of opportunities. Just want to talk about technology, an area where India has gained a significant name. We in the southern part, the major states including Kerala, Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Andhra, and including Maharashtra, are playing a preeminent role in terms of creating, innovating, creating a number of entrepreneurships and focusing on education. I'll just share one simple example that was reported in the newspapers. Times of India reported about a week back that out of the 120,000 engineers graduating out of Tamil Nadu, 60% of them got placed either in startup companies or in established companies. The highest number of people placed in the industry by any state in the ICT area, Tamil Nadu. Number 2 is Karnataka, number 3, Andhra Pradesh, because these 3 states have the largest number of colleges, both engineering as well as arts and science colleges. How did this come about? I do believe that ICT Academy had a key role to play in that. One, ICT Academy took college education, digital education to Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities in Tamil Nadu and helped Karnataka by partnering with local companies to take it to Tier 2, Tier 3 cities. As a result, students from those regions are able to compete with the best students from the urban cities and top-tier institutions. A student studying in Puducherry or in Sivakasi can compete and get a job or be an entrepreneur, compete with an IIT Madras student or any of the top-tier colleges. That's one big difference that an institution like ICT Academy has made. And the second big difference is energizing the colleges and more specifically the teachers. Teachers and professors in the colleges have been trained. ICT Academy in the last 6 years has trained more than 8,000 teachers in the various colleges and continue to keep them trained so that in turn they can impart the best education to the students. As a result, we have a vibrant system of education and training that produces talented students, and hence they participate in the academic institutions. It's not very expensive. It is not very expensive at all. On an average, for the first 3 years, ICT Academy spent about 3,000 rupees, just rupees 3,000 rupees per student to enable them to compete in the marketplace and get a job in the ICT industry. After the first 3 years, the costs have dramatically come down because the institutions, the colleges are bearing that expense. And the way it works is, the more number of students from a college get placed in the industry or startup, the more attractive the college becomes. More number of students want to get into that college. As a result, the college becomes attractive, and it also enables the people who run these colleges to offer better courses and increase the fees ever so slightly so that they can attract the best students and deliver the best education to them. So it is a virtuous cycle of win-win for all the students, the colleges, the industry. And that's something that can very easily be replicated in Puducherry. And I want to leave a last point with all of you as to how big is the opportunity that you're looking at, particularly in the ICT area. If you look at all the 4 disruptive forces that I mentioned, one important thing that the study of McKinsey's brought out was the growth when we talk about in countries. It's not necessarily the entire country. The major cities contribute to more than 60% of the growth and the GDP of any country. In fact, they go to the extent of identifying just 440 cities around the world that have the economic dynamism to deliver growth for the entire population of the world. And there are states or city-states like Singapore, they enjoy a disproportionate advantage as far as participating in this revolution is concerned. So is a city-state like Puducherry. This is an opportunity for all the people to take advantage of the position that we are in, invest in education and training and skills in the digital world, and get ready for a future that belongs to all of us. Thank you very much.